ladies, welcome to another bread series episode. In this episode we're moving over to our healthier bread options and we are over the moon to show our tricks to you. In this episode we will be making a gourmet and beautiful moist banana bread. We'll move over to a 90-second Banting Bread to get rid of all those carbs that you eat on a normal day, and then lastly we'll finish off on a stunning seeded bread. As always, please like, follow, share, subscribe to all of our social media channels. We really appreciate your support and your feedback. Super. Thank you so much for your please feel free feedback. To sign up to our newsletter. You will receive all the latest recipes and deets about what is next for toast. Without further ado, let's get started. So by definition, banana bread is actually a very quick bread because it contains baking powder and not yeast. In classification, technically banana bread falls into the cake section because of all the sugar that is added. But because this bread specifically is categorized as bread, it's because we cut it up in slices and serve it with butter instead of adding a whole lot of frosting on top of it and serving it in wedges as cake. A very good thing to know is that banana bread is very healthy for you because it contains potassium, which is fantastic for blood flow and obviously regulating heart health. But in this case, with banana bread, you add so much sugar that it kind of cancels it out. So we rather suggest that you add either honey or stevia or any other sugar replacement instead of normal white sugar. The last thing that is nice to know is that it has got a very low GI index, so it is a fantastic energy kickstart for either your day or just having a break in between. Alright, let's get to it. That, ladies and gents, is a beautiful moist banana bread. So you can decide how you want to serve it. The best is with just a little bit of butter itself, but in this case I am going to enjoy this goodness just as is. 2 bananas and banana bread. carbohydrates and cut out all starch, it's very important to know that if you do that very drastically and suddenly, your body might go into a little bit of shock and you will experience some health effects or defects. So anything when it comes to a general weakness, rashed skin, when it comes to a headache or bad breath, all of those type of things have got a quickly and sudden influence on your body. So we suggest when it comes to to move over to a Banting Bread, just to slowly but surely ease your body into getting rid of all the carbs. When it comes to this Banting Bread, it is literally 90 seconds. The prep time takes altogether 2 minutes. The idea is that you have a microwave safe cup that you can put in the microwave. You're basically going to melt the butter first, and then you're going to add all the ingredients, put it in the microwave for 90 seconds, take it out, wait about 2 minutes, and then afterwards you'll be able to eat it as is. Super easy, super healthy, and yeah, let's get started. Go. A mere 90 seconds later and a perfect almond bread. Do you see the beautiful pockets in it? It just means right. So I'm just adding a little bit of Banting cheese, of course, and enjoying a healthy Banting 90-second bread. Seeded bread, it is actually one of my ultimate favorites because it's got such amazing nutrients purely based on the fact that the end grain is added in the final product. It's loaded with vitamin B's, iron, calcium, and obviously fiber. There is a whole list of favorite or healthiest breads out there: oat bread, flaxseed, sourdough, sprouted whole grain, etc, etc. But the nice thing about the seeded bread is because it's packed with so many different flavors all at once. So starting off, it's very important to get your oven up to 180 degrees, but this is very important. For the first 20 minutes, your bread is going to bake at 180 degrees. Then after that 180 degrees, the bread needs to then slowly but surely reach its baking point at 150 degrees for another hour. So it's critically important that you make sure that you change the oven down to 150 degrees so that all of that moisture is kept in on the inside, but that the bread is actually cooked through with all of these raw ingredients. So without further ado, we are going to run on to getting the ingredients all together and yeah, getting to baking. About this perfection, you can choose. The idea is that you actually let the bread cool down a little bit before you enjoy it. in my case, I am going to wait for this bread to cool down because it's definitely ready to eat. Look at that seedy goodness. You can see it's hot. So a bit of mozzarella cheese. Ladies and gents, healthy seeded bread for the healthy seeded toasty. Enjoy! Thank you so much for joining us on our healthy bread options. This is our second last video for our toast or for our bread series in our launching of toast. It has been another big pleasure to enjoy some time with you, and I hope that you've heard or learned or seen a few extra tricks that you can add to your future healthy bread eating. As for me and from Toast, thank you so much for toasting with Anne.